and welcome to Grandad Reviews. Today I'm going to have a look at backing up your data and external hard drives. Now at the moment external hard drives, actual mechanical external hard drives, not SSDs, the prices are coming down quite rapidly, and what I've picked up is 12 terabytes. Now there are cheaper options. This particular one I got a deal with. Don't know if the deal is still available, but I'll put some links to different places you can pick this item up. Now it's branded, as you can see, as an Xbox external hard drive, but it's going for a lot cheaper than ones that aren't branded as just Xbox. But all it is a mechanical hard drive in a casing. It's a 7,200 RPM, 12 terabyte, comes out about 10.9 usable. We've got on here a power socket, we've got USB 3.1, and we've got two USB ports here, but they're only for charging. There is no USB hub built into this. These are just to charge external things. So if you're using it on an Xbox, you can put your controller in there to charge the controller batteries, or you can recharge your phone or anything like that. And on the top we've got a little fan because it's got active cooling. Now, as I say, this was on a deal. I think they're aiming for the Xbox community. So what we'll do is we'll get it all connected up to the computer, we'll run a speed test on it, and then I'll show you my backup process for my photographic images and my video images. So let's get over to the computer. Right, so let's get this hard drive up and running and see what we get. So we'll go to this PC and we'll switch it on. We'll see if it finds it. Got some lights and it's making some noise. So we'll see when it pops up. And there we go. Let's have a look what it's formatted to. So it's NTFS. It's 12 terabytes, but we've got 10.9 of usable capacity. And it's become letter I. So let's do a speed test on it. And what we'll use is Crystal Mark 7. And we'll go I. We'll just do 1 gig test size, just do one test and see what we get. So creating test file. We'll see what Crystal Mark actually makes up. So our first read is 246. That's sequential. And then we'll do randoms. Got 246 as well, quite good speed. 0.79, which is expected on a mechanical hard drive. 0.73, which pretty good. So now I'll do the write. 245 is right. 247, which is pretty good. 5.27, which is quite good as a random. 4.73, quite a good speed. What I'll do, let's compare that to the other two external drives I've got. Now my G drive is a Lacia and it's got two 6 terabyte hard drives in RAID, and we'll see what that one does. So we had 246s basically as an average. We've got 310 on the read on my Lacia. This one, once you get into these random reads, it does drop down quite a bit. And I actually found this laser is quite fast. So we'll do the sequential write. Still in the 300s, so it's pretty good. It is a noisy drive though. So they're not bad read and writes. My backup system and how I back up my photographs and my video, and I think it's essential that you do, no matter what you actually work on, whether it's just to be a hobby or for business. But if it's for business, it's more critical. And that's why I've brought this extra one, because my 8 gig Seagate is nearly full. So as you can see here, I've got these 5 drives. I've got my operating system and programs on C drive, and I've got no photographs or images or videos saved on my C drive. I've got this D drive, which is an SSD, which I've labelled editing, and on this I put the actual footage that I'm editing at that one time. So my YouTube videos like this one, and anything else, weddings or whatever, the footage is put on there. But at the same time, that same footage is backed up to my Lacia drive. So now I've got a copy I'm editing, which I'm actually editing, and the original footage on the Lacia drive. And in editing, I've got my video, my YouTube. So when I am editing in Premiere Pro, my project is on editing, and a copy is in the Lacia drive, which has got exactly the same folder structure. So at any one time, I've got a copy of everything there. I then back up my Lacia drive onto my Seagate F drive. So now I've got, at one time I'll have 3 copies of that footage and my images. When I've finished editing either the images or my footage, I'll remove them from my editing drive, and all my finals will be on my Lacia and backed up to my Seagate backup drive, which will now become my Western Digital Black, because that one's nearly full. So when I've finished with my footage, I've finished with my YouTube videos or any other videos or any of my photos, and I've finished editing them, they will then be on these 2 drives here. Anything that's for a client or paid work or anything I want to keep that's important is not only on the G drive and the F drive, it's also backed up to the cloud as well. At that one time I then got 3 copies, and then once a month I will back up everything that's either on the G drive or the F drive. I'll back up the whole lot onto some cheap external hard drives. I've got a holder I can just plug in, back them up, and then they're stored off-site, so that if for any reason my premise is burnt down and I lose all this, I've still got a backup from last month's, some off-site, plus I've got it on the cloud, the important stuff that's for clients or for paid work. So that's my backup system. It doesn't have to be as complicated as that. Just one external drive. If it's a removable external drive and you go away on holiday, give it to a friend or somebody like that, so that if anything happens at your house, you've got a backup. But this Western Digital seems reasonably fast, and it should do me for the foreseeable future. Get that filled up, and if the prices keep coming down, get another one. I'll put a link to this particular one. There is other ones you can find as well. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified, hit the bell button. Until next time, see you later.